Andersen.
Alright guys, it is officially giveaway time. Let's jump into it. Today I'm going to show you guys how these things work exactly, how you install them. It's quick, and then of course I'm going to tell you guys who the winner is. We're going to find out together actually here. I have you guys' names loaded up on a list, a spinning wheel. We'll check it out in a second, but first let me explain how these work. And yes, I cut my hair, I miss my curls, but don't judge me. Alright, so thankfully we have a spare motor over here to make example of, but this is the stock assembly pulled out of there. You guys have all done this before, I'm sure, but filter stem lives inside of there. Now, some of you guys may be wondering, well, what the heck do we do with just these? Simply transfer over. Now, you guys voted for me to have the blue, so I'm going to use this as my example. Let me put my camera down real quick and show you guys. I'm going to try to do everything from here on out in one take so that you guys can know that I'm just pressing the button once on the spinning wheel, which I got no problem with anybody winning, so I got no reason to lie about it. But yeah, just integrity will do it for the video's sake. So I'm going to put you guys down right here. I don't have a tripod set up, so bear with me. But these stems essentially, grab a rag, these stems essentially just pop out of here. So that's how they mount. The inside it looks like so, and it's basically like a little crown, and it's essentially just press fit. So let's take that, which we're gonna need for the CLK, which you guys voted for the turquoise one, which thank you, it's a cool color and will go good with the blue surge tanks. So now, let me try to switch this so you guys can see. Inside of there, make sure we're still recording. Yes, we are. Okay, inside of there is just basically the channel for this to fit in, and essentially this gets placed in there. And let me double check. All right, so it doesn't exactly press fit. It does stay in there, so you could realistically just keep this thing plugged in the car and it might spin off of here. I remember my old one, let me double check. I will clean this out for anyone if you guys pick the navy blue. And this might also be different because this is an M113 stem, but I remember my the one that's on my C55 locking in place a little bit better. This stem might be a little bit worn out. Let's see if it has any broken clips, but maybe if you have a little fresher stem, it'll hold in there nicely. But even if it didn't, it's still doing the exact job you need. It's getting held in place with all the O-rings, the filter sitting up here. This is just locking down the top so that you're not getting oil coming out of the top. So your O-ring still sits in here just like the OEM one. So we can compare side by side real quick. Got the OEM cap. This one has those kind of reverse prongs to grab onto the stem, and then here it is inside. You can see where the O-ring sits on this one is the same place it'll sit on here, and then up top the opening up here is actually going to get blocked off with an Allen insert that I will give to you guys, or the reason that's there is because you can run a pressure port of some kind, either on a gauge or a sensor, whatever you want it to be, or just keep it blocked off. So yeah, that's essentially how they work for the most part. And then lift you guys up. The cool thing is this top fits with a wrench, or let's double check what socket size. It's going to be something bigger, like oh yeah, this is going to be like, I would guess a 26 or so. And then this gets tightened down to 25 Newton meters. I basically just spin them in till they're seated flush with the O-ring, and it should be sitting just like that. Once I get there, I can just give them a nice tighten up with a wrench quickly, nothing crazy, and then you're pretty much good to go. So that's how it'll sit. I'm not going to test fit the other ones just because I don't want to mess them up or get them dirty for you guys, since you're going to pick which one you want. But that is it right there. Okay. Now, one thing I wanted to point out, these things are not in like absolutely perfect shape because I've had them for a while and I've gone through the move with them. So there are a little, a couple little nicks here and there on them, but overall, I mean, they're in pretty perfect shape. The purple one does have a small nick there and a small nick there. So just be aware, I guess, when you're picking them, that is not going to affect anything as far as its usage goes, but it's just something to be aware of. So now it's time. The computer. Why do I have it sitting on the M111 out here? We got our wheel. Now I wanted to point something out real quick and I'll show you guys a list of names, but list of names is right here. Scroll through real quick. Now some of you might be saying, hey, where am I at? Well, we got to go back to the rules, which it feels weird because I made the rules this time, but I specifically stated, got to vote on both polls, which I think more than all of you guys did because not as many people commented, but you also have to comment on both polls. And I spelled that wrong and then I pointed that out in the next one. But yeah, you're supposed to comment on both. Some of you guys found out later, you went and voted on the second poll and then commented on the first one too. So you kind of figured it out, went back and commented on both. Some of you guys only commented on the first one or only commented on the second one. So I'm sorry, but you didn't get your name on the list here if that was the case, which I feel bad because some of you guys are frequents to the channel, but it's how I got to run it. That's how it was set. So I want to be fair. And those three things were the things we were looking for. So some of the people on the list right here, these are the people that were entered in when I first, closed off the first one. And that list changed a little bit because, like I said, some people went back and redid it, etc. Some people didn't make it off of this list because they didn't complete the second part. So hopefully that explains it. That part's done though. Let's go ahead and click this wheel. I have not clicked it once. This is my first time clicking it. I haven't even used this thing today besides loading the names. So again, there's all the names loaded up. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 of you in this. So you got a 1 in 15 chance right now. Pretty good odds. Let's go ahead and click it. I don't know if this is instant or it's going to spin or what it's going to do, but let's find out. Oh my God. The Wishmaster. Congratulations, man. Really funny, guys. Right there. Dylan, I'm sorry you barely missed out, but me and Dylan were talking. He's another C55 owner out over in Florida. We were talking earlier because he is a previous giveaway winner. I've only done, I think this might be the second one ever. He won the last one, and me and him were joking that if he ended up winning this one, people are going to think it was rigged. So that just happened. That was crazy. You almost won again, though. That was wild. So congratulations to Wishmaster. Appreciate you. You've been commenting a bunch on all the videos and you always have really good input. So you deserve it, man. Hopefully it goes to good use. I believe you said it was going on an ML if I remember your comment correctly. So go ahead, send me an email. Do something simple to just prove you are the Wishmaster indeed, like a screenshot of your YouTube profile or something like that. My email, andersen.amg@gmail.com. And as soon as you email me, we'll pick out which color you want and you can provide your shipping info and I will get it sent out to you ASAP. So congratulations. That's pretty much all for the video, guys. These are awesome little assemblies. Even if you didn't win today's video, they're still cool. You can go check them out. And that's it. I will see you guys on Friday for the next video. We just installed the Needswings MAF elbow, which I'll show you guys. The installed, which you guys, it'll look pretty much the same to you guys right now. But our intake setup, there's a little sneak peek for you. We have an aluminum MAF elbow now. So that's where things are. I will catch you guys on Friday for that one and a bunch of stuff coming up after that. So congratulations, Wishmaster. See you guys on the next one. Peace.